When we look at the relationship between humans and animals, we see two very different worlds. On one side lies the world of dogs, sunny, outgoing, exuberant, and rooted in unconditional acceptance. When a dog looks at you, you are its hero. It's a wonderful, warm feeling. And then there is the other world, the world of cats. This one resembles moonlight more than sunlight, mysterious, quiet, and nuanced. People who love cats are not drawn to loud displays of affection, but to silent, profound understandings. Perhaps you are one of them. Instead of an explosion of enthusiasm leaping at you when you walk through the door, you prefer that dignified being who observes you from the middle of the living room, granting you time to earn its trust. And so the question that constantly circulates in people's minds emerges. Why would someone invite into their home a being that doesn't come when called, and offers its affection not as a duty, but as a choice? Cat lovers are often assumed to be cold, distant, or a little odd. Society also enjoys labeling the cat person as lonely. Dog people are friendly with everyone, cat people are selective, they say. But this is a very shallow reading of the truth. Beneath the surface lies a rich psychology built around human nature, attachment styles, and the concept of boundaries. Loving a cat takes you somewhere else, slower, more attentive, a bit more alone with yourself. Psychologists call this respect for boundaries. Dogs are wonderful teammates, they adapt to you. Cats, however, are housemates. People who love cats tend to have deeply internalized the concept of consent. They know that love is not obedience, but a mutual agreement. You cannot force a cat to love you. You cannot pick it up and hold it against its will. If you try, it will teach you a very clear lesson. And this is precisely the key point in the psychology of cat lovers. They possess the capacity to love what they cannot control. The urge to dominate has been replaced by the wisdom of observing and accepting. The modern world tells us that we can control everything: our phones, our careers, our image. But a cat is a furry, free spirit roaming through the house. It does not belong to you, it merely accompanies you. Cat lovers respect this autonomy because they usually have a deep need for autonomy and space in their own lives as well. Of course, not everyone is the same. But when you look around, you notice that many cat lovers are a bit more selective. People who are content with a few deep connections rather than large crowds. They are not antisocial, they are simply meticulous about where they invest their energy. Just like their cats. Perhaps this is why cat lovers are sometimes misunderstood. At times, they may even ask themselves, am I too distant? Some people need constant affirmation in relationships, and that is a very human need. But cat lovers are those who can enjoy quiet companionship. A cat comes to you not because it adores you, but because it trusts you. And for cat lovers, this earned trust is far more valuable than attention that is freely given. The roots of this often lie in childhood or in one's temperament. Perhaps cat lovers witnessed situations in which their boundaries were violated, or love became suffocating. For them, the presence of a being that allows distance, does not overwhelm, and respects personal space feels deeply healing. That purring sound cats make. It has been discovered that the frequency of a cat's purr falls within a range that soothes the human nervous system. Cat lovers tend to be inclined toward being highly sensitive persons. The noise of the world, its chaos and loud demands exhaust them. When they come home in the evening, they seek only that quiet, vibrating peace curled up beside them. This is not an escape. It is a way of recharging. Yet this psychology has a delicate side as well. Sometimes cat lovers retreat into this silence because they are tired of the complexity of human relationships. People judge, people demand. But a cat? It simply exists. It watches you without judgment. For cat lovers, this bond is an emotionally safe harbor. A cat walking away when it's not interested is not personal, it's natural. And the cat person understands this and does not take offense. This maturity often makes them far more understanding in human relationships than they realize. Here lies a great paradox. Although cat people are labeled as cold, they actually possess a deep capacity for empathy. Understanding a being that does not speak, does not demand, and communicates only through tail movements or blinks requires high emotional intelligence. They hear what is not said. They analyze what a glance, a posture, or a silence means. In an age of social media where everyone is shouting, "See me" and "approve me," cats and the people who love them take a quiet stance. A cat never seeks approval. A cat never pretends to be something it is not. Cat lovers, too, are in love with this authenticity. In a world of performance and artificiality, the cat's unfiltered honesty allows them to breathe. If you are a cat person, know this. Your preference is not evidence of loneliness, but a reflection of your emotional depth. You are among those who know that love does not always have to be loud. You are among those who understand that trust cannot be demanded, but must be built over time. And most importantly, you are among those who can witness another being's existence without trying to change it. To love a cat is to love the mystery of life. It is to accept that you cannot control everything, and that sometimes you must simply trust the flow. A cat teaches you patience. It teaches you that the purest form of love is letting go. And perhaps the most enchanting part is this. When a cat climbs into your lap and falls asleep, it is not merely sleep. It is one of nature's most cautious, ever-alert hunters saying, "I can be vulnerable beside you. I know you won't hurt me." And this silent compliment outweighs all spoken praise in the world. Cat lovers are the guardians of this silent agreement. They do not live life in capital letters. They find meaning in the subtle, elegant, and significant silences between the lines. And in a noisy world, being able to protect that silence is not a weakness, but a rare strength.